Hey, welcome to another episode of Arts Place Fishing Talk Live number 3. Yes, we're bringing this show back. I just passed 500 subscribers, so now I need to build up my watch hours so I can finally get monetized on this channel. So, thank you. Thank you. It's great to be back. Great to be back. So, all right. So, uh, what are we going to do here on this channel? We're going to be talking mainly about fishing, but we could talk about outdoor stuff. It's mainly about getting disabled people back into nature, and fishing is one of them. Uh, Hunting is another one. There is a really good group here in Colorado called Outdoor Buddies, where they help get disabled hunters and fishermen out enjoying nature again. So they've got all kinds of neat stuff going on. They've got a raffle for an elk hunt coming up. So if you live in Colorado, go join that group if you're interested. They've got uh, ice fishing tournaments. They've got all kinds of raffles, and they have a dinner every year. And I believe it's in March or April, and they do some really good work. So I was a member for a while. As a matter of fact, one of the founders, Sid Sellers, when I got into hunting, I was going through my hunter's safety course, and I took his class at the old Gart Brothers building down there on Broadway, and it was a real treat to be instructed and learn a lot about handling of firearms, and finally getting my hunter safety certificate. So I'm legal to go hunting, uh, small game or large game hunting here in Colorado. So also, now that I'm a senior citizen, I got a lifetime fishing license here in Colorado. So I don't have to shell out $35, $40 every year for a new license. So it's pretty cool. So what are we going to do on this channel? I'm going to have people on the panel. We're going to talk mainly about fishing. I have friends all over this country, and we'll be talking about freshwater fishing, saltwater fishing, uh, deep sea reef fishing, uh, oh, lake fishing, stream fishing, all kinds of fishing. And we'll be talking about presentation and how to look for uh, fish. What attracts fish to certain areas that are productive for fishermen, and what kinds of lures and baits to use to catch fish, and what kind of gear to use. Also, I have some features. We'll start off with fishing news, and as next week I'll have some more cool graphics to show. They'll tell you, hey, it's fishing news, and so lately in the news, even though technically it's not a fish, there's a Florida man who was on vacation in Louisiana got a video of a pink dolphin, and That video has gone viral and has gotten over 1 million views, and it's really awesome. So you ought to go check it out. You know what I might do? Let's see if I could bring up this. I'll tell you a little bit about it, and then I'll bring up the video. All right. It says Houston native Thurston Gustin and his girlfriend were out fishing in a Louisiana channel last week when they spotted something surprising in the water. Two bright pink dolphins. Both were freaking out, Gustin tells Madeline List of McClatchy News. We were like, oh my God, it's so pretty. No, that's not. It'd be, oh my God, I can't do a Texas accent. I didn't know there was such things as a pink dolphin. He stopped the boat, pulled out his phone, immediately started filming, though he was only able to capture the larger of the two dolphins in the video. I've never seen anything like this. Just wanted to save the memories, he tells Fox 35 Orlando's Danny Medina. While Amazon River dolphins, which are native to South America, are naturally pink in color, these two marine mammals were probably likely bottlenose dolphins with albinism. Albinism is a condition caused by mutations in genes that affect the melanin production. A lack of melanin, the pigment that affects the color of eyes, skin, and fur, often causes animals to appear white. In albino dolphins, however, blood vessels can be visible through their colorless skin, making them appear pink. The trait can occur across the animal kingdom, though albino animals often face obstacles surviving in the wild, including poor eyesight. It's also present in humans. In the United States, about 1 in every 18 to 20,000 people has this condition. Locals, locals speculate the recently filmed dolphins may have been Pinky, the bubblegum colored cetacean. See, I said that right this time. That has been swimming in the waters near the Gulf of Mexico for about 16 years. Without genetic testing, it can't be proven that Pinky has albinism. Dagmar Fertil, a marine mammal biologist, told KHOU in 2017, but her reddish eyes are the hallmark of the trait. Greg Barsh, who studies genetics of color variation, told Nicole Mortiar Arlo of Global News in 2015. This time, the pink dolphins were spotted in Louisiana's Cameron Parish, which borders the Gulf of Mexico. Pinky is well known to residents of the area and is often seen in those waters. The Audubon Coastal Wildlife Network, a marine mammal rehabilitation nonprofit, says it in an email to USA Today. Shaman Sharfik. Okay. So there you have it. Let me see if I could pull up the video. Let's see. All right, let's see if I could pull this up. Hold on, folks. And oh, here. Nope, that's not it. All right, here we go. And let's see. Okay. Well, there you have it. That was pretty cool. So, Matt, if you want, you could jump in and I'll plug you in. Let's see who else. We got SK Lifty in the chat. Good to see you, sir. All right, we got 4 people watching. That's awesome. That's more than the last time I did the show. I think the last time I did a live stream on this channel was about 2 years ago. And my good friend Rick Enstrom came on and we were able to talk about fishing, and he's a former board member of CPW, which is Colorado Parks and Wildlife. So it was a real treat to have him on the show. Also, Jalen Charita. Thank you, Jalen. Good to see you. All right. So we got some people watching. That is awesome. So also we'll be talking about other things like how about some fishing records. Uh, like in Pennsylvania, angler catches 66-pound flathead catfish in Pennsylvania. Breaks Philly fisherman state record. So I will show the photo of said fish. Wow, how about that? That is a monster fish, man. 66 pounds. Wow. And flathead catfish are also found in Colorado, also with channel catfish and blue catfish. Uh, the 3 main types of catfish found in Colorado. Plus, we also have bullheads, and I believe we have 2, if I'm not mistaken, 3 of the different colors. We have the yellow, the brown, and the black bullhead here in Colorado. But I've yet to catch one here in Colorado. So anyway, so that's what's going on. And this guy caught this massive fish, and he caught it on the Susquehanna River in Lancaster County, according to Fish's State Fishing Boat Commission. The catch was made by a fisherman from Franklin County, beat the previous record by a Philadelphia man who caught a 56-pound flathead catfish on the Schuylkill River in 2020. The catch was made on May 14th by Michael Werley, 46, of Fayetteville in the area of Conestoga, officials said. Werley was fishing with a friend around 10 a.m. in approximately a 50-foot deep channel of the river known as Lake Allred. He had baited a live rainbow trout onto a large circle hook with a 1.5-ounce sinker and cast line from heavy-duty surf rod into the water. Werley and his friend Walter Tommy Clark had 4 lines in the water at once. 3 of the 4 rods hooked fish simultaneously. Werley told the Fish and Boat Commission, "It was a little bit crazy, but we managed to start reeling them in," Werley said. There was a 30-pounder. Tommy brought in a 45-pounder, ended up breaking the net when we tried lifting it into a boat. But when Werley tried to reel in a 3rd rod, he immediately knew he was dealing with a monster. He battled the record-setting catfish for about 30 minutes. When it finally came to the surface, all I could think was, "That thing was humongous," Werley said. "When I got the fish next to the boat, I handed the rod to Tommy and I stuck both hands in the fish's mouth and pulled as hard as I could to bring it aboard. We knew we had something." Werley and Clark kept the fish alive by placing it in a plastic tote box filled with water and equipped with an aerator. They took the fish to Columbia Bait and Tackle to be weighed on a certified scale. The catfish officially weighed 66 pounds, 6 ounces, exceeding the previous state record by more than 10 pounds. It measured 50.25 inches long with a girth of 35 inches. State records in Pennsylvania are judged only by weight. New record holders must exceed the previous weight by at least 2 ounces. In May 2020, Philadelphia angler Jonathan Pierce caught a 55-pound, 3-ounce flathead catfish on the Schuylkill River in East Falls. He described that the fish was a torpedo when he finally was able to reel in and see it come out of the water. In December 2020, a Maryland angler caught a 57-pound catfish on the Susquehanna River, about 10 miles south of the Pennsylvania border. That mark set a record at the time for the largest flathead catfish caught on the Susquehanna River. Werley, who had been fishing on the Susquehanna River for about 15 years, said the record-setting fish was kept alive through the judging process. "This is just incredible, and I'm really glad we were able to release the fish back into the river," said Werley. "My previous personal best flathead was 44 pounds last year. I know I've had bigger ones on the line, but they got off before I could get them into the boat. I'll enjoy this record as long as it lasts, but I'm sure it'll probably be broken in a year or two, if not sooner. I'm 100% certain there are even bigger fish out there. Wow, that is awesome. Awesome story. Love it when people catch massive fish like that and are able to, you know, take it somewhere, have it weighed, measured, and then released. I mean, what a good sport that is. Dr. Fish, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to have you. Dr. Fish, this is just a background that I use, but it does look nice. I wish I did have a place like that. Oh, love, love, where is that law? Uh, yeah, that law right up there. That looks pretty cool. But I mean, doesn't it look cozy though? But so that's one of the records caught. Uh, Another story we have. There's a lake that is being drained up in northwest Colorado, up by Steamboat Springs, and so they have an emergency call out to catch as many fish as you can by whatever legal process, whether it's netting, uh, hook and line, what have you. They're trying to salvage as much of the fish in this lake that's being drained for repairs on the dam. So I've been looking for the uh, the name of the place, but I will keep checking. Okay. So what they're doing is they're letting people catch as many fish, and I don't even think the minimum size there is a minimum size to it. So Steve Knowles, thanks for coming all the way from jolly old England. Good to have you, Steve. So so this lake is being drained. They're doing some work on the dam. So hopefully they'll have this lake uh repaired, the dam repaired by the end of the summer, and then hopefully over the winter, if we have another one of these tremendous snowpacks up in the mountains, maybe that lake will be back to full next season. So anybody want to catch a bunch of trout, that's a good place to go. So I am going to look and see if I could. Oh, okay, so okay. Okay. So I'll put in. All right. So okay, I think it. Let's see. Ah, okay. It is the Spring Creek Reservoir. Okay. And draining the reservoir will impact stream flow to Spring Creek and Taylor River. Okay. All right. So I think that's one of the lakes. Let me go. And the other one is Avery Lake. Ah, okay. The Colorado State of Colorado considers the dam high hazard dam because potential harm to people and property because if the dam was breached. Uh, the earthen dam that holds back more than 7,600 acre feet of water is 102 feet tall and was constructed in 1964. Wow. So, and then once the dam is drained, or the river, and it's called Rio Blanco Lake, which was drained to remove non-native fish and improve fish habitat, is expected to be filled. Okay, so what they're going to do is after this, they repair to this dam, they're going to uh, refill the lake and restock it with fish that are native to that area. Bob Casey, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. And so, which that is good news. So, I was I was supposed to have Bill Ronayne on tonight. He said he was going to help me out Uh, so he can give us kind of the scoop on what's going on down in Florida. Maddie, if you want to jump in, I've given you a link. You could jump in and let us know what's going on down there in Florida. Have you done any inshore fishing? About the canals? And I know Fort Lauderdale has a lot of canals there that hold a lot of uh, really cool fish like gar. Uh, oh, they've got tilapia and peacock bass. Also, largemouth bass, uh, bluegills, crappies, but they've got a lot of invasive species down there. And one of my dreams is to go back down to Florida and fish some of those canals and catch some of those fish. But maybe later this summer I'll do something to where I could come down there and do some fishing. So that's going to be a feature on this channel. We'll call it Fishing News. We'll give you all the late breaking news from around the country and around the world. Also, I think off the coast of Australia, there have been sightings of, oh, excuse me, called ocean sunfish, which are huge fish, which they get up to several hundred pounds, and they've been sighted off the coast of Australia. So evidently, there have been some kayakers that have been, uh, you know, kayaking in the salt water, have come across these massive fish. And if you ever seen one, it looks like it's all one big head with a dorsal and I don't know, not pectoral fin, but anal fin, and a huge, short stubby tail. It is an odd looking fish. So that's what's going on. Also, we're going to be doing another feature, which I like to call Guggen of the week. And you're probably saying, what is a Guggen? And for some of you newbies out there, a Guggen is someone who screws up, who, does something stupid that causes the fish to give away. Give away? Get away. So, this week, the Guggen of the week would be Brian, aka Puddin of Darcizzle Offshore. So, what did he do to be a Guggen? For number one, he lost his girlfriend's pretty expensive fishing rod. He was helping her because she had gotten snagged on the bottom while fishing in the Florida Keys. So, one technique you use is, and I've used it and it works 90% of the time. And what you do is you pull the rod back and you give it some slack and you pull on the line and then let go. And what it does is it snaps the line and then the line just dislodges from whatever it's hung up on. So when he did that, the rod popped right out of his hand and into the water. So hopefully some fisherman will find that and is able to return it to Darcizzle. So that's one of his Guggen mistakes. His other Guggen mistake was on their last fishing trip. They've got a net called a ballyhoo net, and it's like a funnel shaped net that you drag behind your boat, and it's like a big funnel, and it funnels in all the bait fish into the tip of the net. Well, he had that out there, and he let go of the rope, so he lost a net out there. So that's Googan number two. And if you seen their latest video, uh, Darcy was giving him a pretty hard time about losing that rod about 6 or 7 times, mentioning that he lost that rod. So anyway, and so that's going to be our Googan of the week. So next week I'll have some more graphics and stuff and cool stuff. And also what we're going to be doing is we're going to be, I think next week we will, oh, Bob Casey, I need to make him blue. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Make him a moderator. And alrighty, there you go, Bob. Cool. So another thing we're going to do once we get this show going is I'm going to be doing some giveaways. Like on my drone channel, I give away, some toffee like this. Oh, this way. You can't really see it because it's gold. It says Enstrom's almond toffee. Anyway, instead of toffee, I will be giving away some fishing gear. I will get a small box, and that'll be, I'll call it the mystery box, and you'll never know what kind of stuff they'll put. I'll either put in moors, hooks, probably not weights because I'm trying to make this as light as possible. Maybe a fish scale, maybe a spool of fishing line, either mono uh, or what is that, polycarbon, uh, or some kind of, or maybe even some braid line. And or I might give away a fishing reel. Who knows? So it'll be a fun, cool thing. I'm trying to do something a little different than most of the fishing shows that you see out there, where you see, today I'm going to show you how to tie a polymer knot, or I'm going to show you how to tie a uni knot, and all that kind of stuff. This is going to be more like, you know, guys sitting around swapping stories, having talk about the news, and then we talk about some goof who made a mistake. Maybe some other Guggen will be how some dumb idiot lost his truck at the boat ramp because they didn't put the brakes on, and the truck rolled right down the ramp into the water. Eh. Now, I've seen some pretty weird stuff out there fishing on some lakes. One time I saw a guy, he forgot to tilt his engine, so when he pulled away, the bottom of his, not quite the prop, but just below the prop, that thing was just skidding across the asphalt and cement, and you could see the sparks flying, and we're going, oh God, watch that. Oh man. So we'll be doing that. We'll be doing giveaways. I promise we'll have more guests. And we'll make this a really cool show, and it'll be somewhat similar to what I do on my drone show, only maybe a little more depth, and make it fun and have some giveaways and stuff. So, what else is going on? So anyway, Jalen Charita, uh, they're from the Philippines, and they are a networking channel. So if you want to help grow your channel, you get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, that's the place to go to. And they've really helped out this channel here. And I've had this channel for about, maybe 6 years now. And we finally broke the 500 subscriber mark. And for those of you who are new to YouTube or to this channel, YouTube has changed their requirements for getting monetized. So now they've lowered the minimum from 1,000 to 500. But you still need 3,000 watch hours. So they lowered that from 4,000 to 3,000. So once you hit those two marks, then you are able you're going to be monetized. So if you do that in a certain amount of time and you become monetized, you can have like members like I have on my drone channel. You can have different tiers for the members. Each tier gets a special thing to incentivize people to go into those upper uh, membership channels, which you know cost a little more than the lower, where you could give them first crack at videos before they go public, or special prizes, giveaways, and whatnot. And also, you could put up your store. So if you're selling items like tumblers and cups, t-shirts, sweats, hoodies, all kinds of stuff, and you can advertise those on your shelf. And also, you'll be able to get revenue from ads that are placed on your video. So you'll be getting some money from that. And also, if you do live streams like I'm doing right now, and you're monetized, you'll be able to get what's called a super chat. And a super chat could be anywhere from, I don't know, 99 cents. It could be even less than that. With a little blurb saying, "Hey, way to go, love your channel," something like that. What I do is, you make a super chat, and hopefully this will work. And it's going to be the time delayed, but I hit the cash register uh, sound, and and that is my way. There you go. So you make a super chat, I will highlight that up on the screen, and I'll say, "Thank you for your super chat. Thank you very much." I'll give you a shout out. And also, to keep that super chat train going, I will play the super chat train. There's also another feature. It's called super stickers. So they have them in different denominations, and they say things like, "You're cool," and "Hey there," and stuff like that. Hold on, folks. And "Hey there, great show, looking good," and stuff like that. And also, you could gift membership to that person's channel if you'd like. So that is a good thing to help out these channels. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this channel. Please share it with other folks. I'm trying to get this out to some of the local Facebook channels to come and watch this program. And get we need to grow this channel and become part of the community. So, wow, we got a few more minutes and we can make it to an hour. Awesome. So, hmm. Let's see how we're doing over here on the old YouTube. I think I've, let's see, oh, yeah, I did make Bob a moderator. About Steve Knowles. I need to make him blue. There we go. Steve Knowles, you are now blue. You are now a moderator. So, uh, so Jalen, if you could help out, get my watch hours up. You know, folks out there, you could help me out to grow this channel. Uh, if you're not at home or you're going to be going to work or something, you know, just hit the playlist of this channel. Let it run all day. That's going to help build my watch hours. So if maybe 10, 15, 20 of you out there, hey, that'll build up my watch hours pretty quickly. So if you can help me out doing that, that would be awesome. So we get more people to my live stream. We'll start doing the giveaways. So just want to let you guys know what's going on, and let's get this going. We'll also talk about I don't know, what kind of boats do you want to use when you're fishing? What is kayaking more advantageous than a canoe? Or maybe a shallow draft john boat? I don't know. We could talk about the different ways of getting to the fish, where the fish are. And we'll talk about, you know, the structures where fish like to hang out at, because that's where their food is. Because the bait fish like to hang out there because it gives them a place to hide and a place to get out of the sunlight when the sun is out. And like for if you're you're fishing in the ocean, we'll talk about tides. When's the best time to go fishing? During high tide, low tide, slack tide. Whether you're in between the two tides, uh, good places to fish, like fishing docks, like Deerfield Pier. They've got a great underwater camera that gives you great footage of the fish that, and not only the fish, but turtles. Uh, you know what? I haven't seen any dolphins swim around there, but you see some sharks, all kinds of sharks, like sandbar sharks, hammerheads. I've seen some hammerheads swim by the and tarpon and snook, all kinds of snappers and uh, jacks. Uh, your what is it? Ocean perch, sand perch. Uh, I haven't seen any sea trout around there, so that'll be interesting. And now there's another channel called Florida Keys, which is very similar to the Deerfield Beach uh, camera. Uh, Also, if you like fishing and you like beautiful women, go watch Darcizzle Offshore. Uh, this gal is very knowledgeable at fishing. She's also great to look at, but she teaches you about fishing in either in the ocean or freshwater fishing. Uh, and her boyfriend Brian is great on cooking. Oh, and that's another feature we need to bring to this channel is recipes. We'll talk about uh, delicious fish recipes. So we'll talk about that, and also fishing with Louisa. Uh, she's more eye candy slash fishing channel. I watch her occasionally, but but she doesn't tell you anything like, "Oh, this is what I'm using to catch these kind of fish," or "This is the gear that I'm using." You don't get much from her channel, but she's very pretty to look at. And we got Joe, Captain America, USA drone flyer. Joe, you need to be a Smurf too. So awesome, awesome. Thank you for coming, Joe. Please share it with your friends. Let's spread the word out there. Also another thing that I like about Darcizzle Offshore is Brian is a drone flyer, and he uses it looks like a Phantom 4 Pro. So he's got some great footage while they're out there fishing. So, and that's another thing that keeps me coming to their channel. So I'm a regular watcher of that channel. So hopefully down the road, maybe we could get them on this channel and talk about, their show and how they do things, what kind of camera equipment. And also on this channel, we'll talk about what you could do to grow your channel. What kind of equipment do you want to use? My stuff isn't really expensive, and thankfully for the great subscribers I have over on my drone channel, I've gotten some great camera equipment. So, uh, so I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming. Uh, Not a bad third show. I taught for the whole hour, and that's pretty hard to do. So, thank you for coming. You have a great fishing weekend, and you know what? Tight lines and keep on cat. I'm trying to find tagline that's not too close to the big channel. So uh, just keep on catching. It, take care, everybody, and good night, and God bless. Bye bye.